Hey guys, this is Jeremy. As promised, I'm going to show you the gear and the tackle that I use when I kayak fish for Fluke. This is everything in sight, so let's take a closer look. First, I'm going to start off with the Boone Rig Bag. The Boone Rig Bag is a product that Amazon sells. The cool thing about it is it's single compartments. You don't have to waste sandwich bags. You can just pre-tie your rigs. Open it up, throw your rig in the bag, and you're good to go. And as you can see, there's lots of different compartments for all the different style rigs that you want to do. Just makes fishing so much more efficient. If I get snagged or lose a fish, just retie it at the top of the swivel, rebait the hook, and either add a bucktail or a weight or a fluke ball, and just hop back down there, keep going for the fish. So it's called a Boone, B-O-O-N-E rig bag. They sell large and regular sized bags. So check them out, they're pretty cool. When I bait up my rigs, I rely heavily on Berkeley Gulp. And from Berkeley Gulp, I like the 4-inch swimming mullets. I like chartreuse, I like pearl white, depending on the water condition and the clarity of the water. I'll either tip the dropper, looper, teaser with one of those, or I'll even tip the bucktail, depending on what I feel is working that day. Some of the other Berkeley Gulp products that I enjoy are the 6-inch Berkeley Gulp grubs, and they come in all different colors. There's white glow, there's chartreuse, there's nuclear chicken, and there's pink shine. And two new products that I'm gonna try that I did some research on over the winter because I was bored and wanted to get amped up, pumped up for the season, is the Berkeley Gulp Silver Mud 5-inch sand eel. And the sand eel looks pretty compelling to me, so I hope it works for the fish. I thought it matched the hatch pretty well in terms of a sand eel or a sardine. One of the other products that Berkeley Gulp has are the 3-inch pogies, which I think their intent of matching it here would be a live killie, which is popular for fluke fishing. So I'm going to try the smelt color combination and the sardine color combination. So I'll let you guys know how that works out. My favorite combination out of the group would be the 6-inch pink shine and the standard 4-inch swimming mullet, either in white or chartreuse, depending on the clarity of the water, as I mentioned. So to make these rigs and to use all the gulp, there's a couple terminal tackle that I use. So the terminal tackle that I use, I'll start off with my main line. My main line is Power Pro. It's 20-pound moss green. So after I spool that up, I'll attach a swivel, just a generic swivel, and I'll use the Seeger fluorocarbon 25-pound. And I'll do one of two things. I'll either make the dropper, looper, teaser, and I'll make a bucktail out of it, so I won't need any hard wiring besides just a swivel. Or if I want to be a little bit more fancy, I'll either try a fluke ball or something called a Wonder rig, and I'll show you guys those rigs in a moment. So to make those rigs possible, I'll use dual-lock snaps. I'll use either a 3-way swivel or a T-swivel, depending on your preference. And then my hook preferences are Gamakatsu all the way, no matter what. If I'm using a smaller swimming mullet or one of the pogies that I showed you before, I'm going to use the Octopus brand, and I'm going to go size 4-0 These happen to be barbless, and they were cheap, so I went for it. But over the past couple of years, I've enjoyed fishing barbless, and the reason I enjoy that is I've hooked up a lot more than my friends have, because they tend to keep the barb. And in my opinion, no barb means that the hook is smaller and thinner, and it's going to pierce the fish a lot quicker and easier. And if you just keep added pressure to the line, you're not going to lose the fish at all. If you look at these hooks back here, they have a barb. Probably hard for you guys to see at the moment, I apologize, but the barb does make it thicker and harder to pierce the fish. But I do enjoy Gamakatsu bait holder hooks. These are 5.0. I'll use these for the Berkeley Gulp sand eels that are 5 inches, so it'll be a perfect match. The reason I like the bait holders as well is if the fish grabs onto the bait, it's going to stay on the hook because of the backing of the hook. If I want to use one of the big 6-inch Gulp grubs, then I'll go for a 6.0 bait holder hook, Gamakatsu, once again. So not much difference between these two, except for a little bit bigger depending on the bait that I'm going to use. And if I don't want a bare hook, I love flash teasers. They look like bait fish, and they've done really well for me. So you guys should check all of this out. So give me a minute. I'm going to pull out the rigs that I make, and I'll show you guys the 3 rigs I was talking about. So I'll be with you soon. Thanks.